Man becomes the victim of a racist attack inside a convenience store in Montgomery County, and she's telling her story only to NBC 10's Deanna Durante. Deanna is live in West Norton. Deanna, the young woman tells you the man who attacked her was a stranger.
She said she had never seen him before. She says that part doesn't really matter here. She's speaking out because she wants people to know that although the times have changed, they have not, she says, changed enough.
Y'all see boy calling me a alert?
If this video shocks you, the 19-year-old victim says it shouldn't.
I mean, it's 2022 and this stuff is still going on, you know what I mean?
It's the stuff Danira Grayson says she has put up with all her life. This time at work, and this time with violence. Grayson agreed to talk to us and use her video, but requested we not show you her face.
I was standing in line and a man just stormed in and he bumped into me.
It was Wednesday inside this Perkiomenville store after she finished her shift. She was buying bottles of water.
So I literally just told him hey, you just ran into me. And the guy turned around and he just started shouting all these racist slurs, telling me that he was going to hang me outside the store.
She called police. And according to these court documents, he's Michael Strickland of West Norton. And he was arrested 3 days later. Social media posts of the video were shared over and over. We looked at Strickland's online criminal history. It dates back to 2003. We saw charges for DUI, drug possession, to charges of aggravated assault and indecent exposure in 2011. Strickland was arrested Saturday night, and according to court records, he didn't have to put up any money for his release.
That obviously scares me. I actually really worry about that because now you never know, is he gonna come after you?
Now, we did put in a request with Montgomery County as well as the county district attorney's office to inquire about this bail issue. A spokeswoman for the county tells us that she can't talk about individual cases. We did not hear back from the district attorney's office. As for Grayson, she says that she is grateful for all of those people who shared the video. She believes it helped to identify her attacker. She says she wants people to keep sharing it so that they can be aware of the issues that people are still facing today. Reporting live in West Norton Township, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.
Hey, good evening. Thanks for being with us.
We begin tonight with new developments from Akron, where a 23-year-old man is now in custody after yelling racial slurs and punching a woman in the face outside of a bar in the Highland Square neighborhood.
This entire incident was caught on video. We want to warn you now, the footage is disturbing. Brendan Simmons details the additional charges he's facing today and why the FBI is now involved.
And he was clearly intoxicated, so I knew that was a sign. I was like, this isn't good.
23-year-old Cameron Morgan was bar hopping in Akron's Highland Square neighborhood, as many do on a Saturday. But this was a night she'll never forget.
As we get closer, we all hear that he's being super, racially motivated.
Morgan could hear 26-year-old Andrew Walls yelling racial slurs outside a bar. She tried to get him to stop as she headed to her next stop. That's when Walls called her a derogatory name and sucker punched her before taking a swing at another woman just out of frame.
Flew me back. He was a big guy, and I just put my hands up on my mouth, and I just I just looked and I'm like, whoa, there's blood, and I'm just in a daze.
Morgan suffered a busted lip and a concussion. Police today say incidents like this won't be tolerated in their community.
To see this video, it impacts our entire community. I've looked on social media, the comments, the outrage, and as a police department and as a community, we are in agreement that it's outrageous.
Walls is facing 2 assault charges and another charge for carrying a weapon while intoxicated. Today, the Council on American Islamic Relations called on law enforcement to bring hate charges, saying Walls is also a leader of the local Proud Boys chapter. In 2019, the Akron Beacon-Journal photographed Walls on the campus of Kent State University, where he claimed to be vice president of the Akron-Canton chapter of the Proud Boys. Police didn't confirm the connection, but said their investigation is ongoing.
We reached out to the FBI, and they're going to have a representative that we're going to share information with to see if this reaches something to a federal level. We're pursuing all avenues.
I just hope that, he gets what he deserves.
Now, Walls did turn himself into police earlier this afternoon around 2 o'clock. He's going to be booked into jail, and then police are going to question him about this incident and also about his past. Of course, we'll bring you any additional details that we learn later on, Russ.
Okay, Brandon Simmons in Akron. Thank you.